My name is Akil Sherman. I've been a certified trainer over 20 years, and I am not the trainer that grew up flat stomach, small waist, in shape with a six pack. Let's get into it. Folks are commonly unmotivated when it comes to working out, right? Like, there's a lot of people who want to work out. They claim they want to work out, but they say they're not motivated to work out. And one thing about motivation, it's a fickle thing. What I mean is motivation is temporary. I don't know too many people. Well, I personally don't know anyone who is motivated 24 hours a day. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Or during their waking hours. And when it comes to exercise, let me be frank. When it comes to working out, I'm not necessarily motivated every single time. Like, I have definitely walked into the gym not really feeling it. But here's the key. I go anyway. And that's what I think that people need to understand. They're like, I'm not motivated to work out. I'm not motivated to work out. What can I do to be motivated? Well, I would say this. There are a few things that you can put in place that will help, but at the same time, there will come a time where it may not be enough, and you're going to have to take action anyway. And one of the things about working out, here's the thing that I think is important. Results are exciting. If you're getting results, that will help pull you along, because it's like, okay, I don't feel like working out necessarily today, but I'm getting great results, so I'm gonna still go anyway. It's very different when you're not motivated to go work out because you haven't seen progress in the past. So that could be something as, something like the structure of your workout, your form and technique. And you need some help. Like, if you are just watching YouTube videos, or you're following some influencer and you're just doing their workout, that may not be enough to get you inspired. It may not be enough to help you with your form and technique. You may need to retain some professional help. But, the main thing is, though, you're not always going to feel like it. So one thing, there's a few things you can do to help set yourself up for success. What I mean is, if you're not motivated, make sure you have your clothes prepared. Have your clothes ready. Maybe you have a playlist that you look forward to hearing. Maybe you buy new clothes, so you have some clothes, some workout gear that you are looking forward to, putting on and wearing as you go to the gym. But those are the initial things that you can do for the now, right? But here's the other part I would tell you. For the folks who say they aren't motivated to go work out, I really feel like you're not looking far enough into the future. Like, what does your life look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if you stay on the current track that you're on? Like, if you're not working out, you don't like water, you're not eating properly, you're not getting good rest, what does your life look like? How do you look, and how do you feel 5, 10, 20 years down the line? Especially if you're a parent, then it's like, okay, well, where will you be when your child is an adult? And if they decide to have grandkids, what kind of grandparent are you going to be? Are you going to be the grandparent that will be sitting and watching because they can't interact and you don't have the energy and vitality to play with the child? Or will you be the one, chasing your grandkids around and all that good stuff? Or if you are married or something, or with somebody, will you all be, sedentary and stuck at the house, or will you be able to get up and go whenever you decide? So that starts today. So again, if you think further into the future, you may find ways to become motivated in the now. I just don't think people are looking far enough into the future. So, another thing is, you have to understand you're playing the long game. I'm not motivated to work out today. Okay, but my future self will be appreciative of my today self. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think far into the future, you like some things, think about your past. Think about things that you didn't feel like doing in the past that you did anyway. And you were like, man, I'm glad I did that. I didn't feel like doing that, but I'm glad I did that. It's the same thing with working out. It's the exact same thing with eating properly. Okay. You're doing those things now to help yourself and help your future self. And here in the States, we're so focused on instant gratification that we have a difficult time appreciating taking measures now for our future. And I can't really instill that into people hard enough or, loud enough for you to think through that. We're so used to, with a push of a button, we get results, and so I'm immediately satisfied. Well, it's not like that with health and fitness. And especially if you are not in the physical shape that you want to be in, you have to think you got there over many years. You were eating certain things and not exercising for a very long time. And now here you are. So when we want to be motivated, we want the results right now, but we have to understand that if we just stay the course, the results will come. And if you think of it like that, you may find that you are indeed motivated. But the key, and how I started this conversation, was motivation is not permanent. It's temporary. So that is where we lean on being disciplined. That's where we lean on being committed. Because when we are committed to the thing, we're going to do it independent of how we feel. Like a lot of people go to work every day. You don't want to go to work. You're not motivated to go to work. You may say, well, I have bills to pay. Okay. But you're committed to going because you have bills to pay. You're going to go, even when you don't feel like it. You may not be motivated, but you're committed to going. So, I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? And so please comment below. Let me know if you like this video, and subscribe. Please, if you do, subscribe to the channel. But I thank you for taking your time and watching this, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.